Welcome to Subiksham channel. Every one of us, we start blaming the God if something bad happens to us. We start blaming him and questioning him. Why is this all happening to me? What wrong have I done? What is a curse that we have been to face all this? So for all such type of questions, we have got the answer in this video. Come, let's go into the video. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very loyal and who was very kind, who was taking care of his kingdom people very well. One day, he accidentally cut his finger. He cried aloud, and then just one of his minister who was present at that time came towards the king. Minister took a piece of cloth, and while tying cloth to king's finger, he said, "Don't worry, whatever happens for good. It's a mercy of God. Thank God." King got very angry and said, "What nonsense you are talking? So much blood is coming out. I am crying in pain, and you are saying it's a mercy of God? You are a big fool. I will throw you out in a jail." Just then, the king called all his guards and asked them to throw the minister into the jail. Even then, the minister smiled and said, "Whatever happens for the good. Thank you, God." Next day, the king went alone for hunting in the forest. There were no guards or minister with him at that time. Soon he lost the way in the forest and landed in enemy's tribal kingdom. King got surrounded by tribal head and his soldiers. They tied the king to a tree. Tribal drank and danced around king and shouted, "Let this man be sacrificed to our God." They started preparing for the sacrifice. King was helpless and said he did not know what to do. There was no one to help him. After all preparations were made, tribal priest came to inspect the king, saw that the king had a bandage on his finger. Seeing this, priest said to tribal head, "This person has already cut on his finger. We need someone whose whole body is without any cuts. Thus, this person is unfit to be sacrificed, and let him go back." Tribal head freed king. King got back to his kingdom safely and told the story to his minister who was put in the jail. Minister then smiled and said, "See, I told you, whatever happens for our own good. It's a mercy of God. On that day, you cut your finger and it saved your life. And when you put me in jail, my life was also saved." King was confused and said, "How is your life saved?" Minister replied, "Wherever you go, I have to be with you. But on that day, I was in the jail, so could not come with you. If I had come with you, then tribal king would have sacrificed me because there was no cuts on me. This way I was saved too. That's what I believe. God did not punish you. He is preparing you. Trust in God's plan, not your pain." The moral of the story: we should trust God and believe that whatever happens to our own good. If we follow this philosophy, then we will stop worrying too much and it would make our life more happier. Stay happy and stay tuned with our channel. Thank you for watching this video.